What's up? This is Lisa, Disney 65 fan here, and today I'm going to do a review of a movie that I saw yesterday. Wait. Okay, so I'm going to do spoilers and spoiler free because you know me, I like doing spoilers. I don't know why, but let's get into the spoiler free version of this review. So the movie is a 60-second Disney animated film, and it's to celebrate Disney's 100. And it stars the voices of it features the voices of Ariana DeBose from West Side Story, Chris Pine, who was in Rise of the Guardians, Princess Diaries 2, Wonder Woman, and you also have Victor Garber. Yeah, Victor Garber, who was in like one of the Cinderella movies of Brandy, and he was also in Titanic as well. And Nazim Passad, who was in the Aladdin remake, and Alan Tudyk, who is in every Disney movie. There must be in about 10 of them at this stage. So what's this movie about, Wish? Well, it's about this girl called Asha, voiced by Ariana DeBose, who is an apprentice for this king called Magnifico, voiced by Chris Pine. And he, of course, is very fascinated with magic. Like, he has this kind of sorcery book and all that, and he just loves granting people wishes. But of course, it backfires and it kind of gets bad, apparently. And it's up to Asha to stop him before he loses his mind altogether. So she teams up with this star that she finds, who doesn't talk, by the way. It's a cute little star. And I thought it was a goat, but it's actually a sheep voiced by called Valentino, voiced by Alan Tudyk, because with the magic of the star, he somehow talks, her pet sheep. So of course, like I said, she's try and save Rosa before time runs out, and to defeat the evil king Magnifico. So what I think about this movie, well, before I go to spoiler mode, I had a good time watching it. You know, is it the best Disney movie of all time? No, it's not. A lot of people think this movie is very, very bad. Which I'll get to the negatives in a minute, but I'm going to go to positives first. Okay, positive. The animation is very, very nice. I love the fact that it's kind of like Sophia the First, that style animation. Because I read somewhere that even though they don't do 2D animation anymore, but Jennifer Lee, who wrote the movie, wanted to add in computer animation, but blend it with computer generation animation, which was very good. And the voice acting is good too, even though I knew who the voice actors were, like in every Disney film. Like, I knew Ariana DeBose's accent a mile away. I knew Chris Pine because half the time I was saying to myself, what's Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians doing here for? Because he voiced Jack Frost in DreamWorks' Rise of the Guardians, which is a very good movie, by the way, totally underrated. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And Victor Garber, I didn't know his voice at all in that movie, or Nazim Passad either. What else? The story is a hit and miss. It's 50-50, the story, because it's very, very predictable. It's very, very predictable, and you know from the get-go what's going to happen. But still, though, it was passable. It was nice, the story. Now for the bad. Okay. The songs in this movie are not that good, in my honest opinion. They're just in one ear and out the other, like in Encanto. But I did like the song The Wish, sung by Ariana DeBose. And then we end up hearing, of course, the villain song, and it was just terrible. I mean, it didn't even sound like a villain song. You know the way in villain songs, where it's like this, doom, I want more, I must stop at the time of day, you must go to me, a doll, you know, that kind of stuff. There's none of that. It's like a I give and give and give in. I did the best I did. This is the thanks I get. Ba 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 ba. This is the thanks I get. Instead of going, this is the thanks I get. This is the thanks I get. I give and give and give. That's what should have sounded like, but no, I give and give, and it's just so bad. Chris Pine, by the way, is a good singer. Don't get me wrong. He sung in Into the Woods. He was fantastic in that movie. He also sung in oh jeez, what is that? What the film did he sing in? I think that was it. Yeah, that was the only one he's done, and this is his second musical debut, which is Wish. Also, like I said, even though I said the story was good, it can be very, very predictable because, like I said, I knew from the get-go what's going to happen. And yeah. So, overall, I thought it was a good movie. I give it 3 out of 5 stars, and I enjoyed it. Now for spoilers. Okay. So, the spoilers is that, Asha's mother, had this wish, apparently, and King Magnifico destroyed it, and she kind of falls into depression over it. And it was about Asha's father, who wanted to be this, he wanted to be a musician, apparently. But, of course, King Magnifico is like, oh, I must find the girl who has the star, which is actually Asha, by the way, because she actually found a star one night and she was singing the song The Wish, and the star comes to her. And here's me thinking, and I actually saw it on TikTok, that a lot of people wanted the magic star to be a magical boy that Asha falls in love with, but there's no love interest in this movie, none whatsoever. She's like Elsa from Frozen and Moana. She's got no love interest at all. And if she had a love interest, it'd probably be a woman, because, spoiler alert, Irene Bose is a lesbian in real life. So, there you go. And also, there's this, like, big climax as well, where Asha wants to go and defeat Magnifico herself. And there's this big showdown. Like, he has this big staff now that he created because he becomes a powerful sorcerer. Does that ring a bell to you? If you said Aladdin with Jafar, you are correct. Speaking of Aladdin, there's even a character in this movie called Delilah. And the minute I heard Delilah, I was like, isn't there a character from a Disney movie called Delilah? And it was actually Aladdin. And the remake with Aladdin. And the voice actor was in Aladdin as Delilah. But not the girl who voiced Delilah. It was different actors altogether. And what else? There's even a cameo as well, but I didn't actually hear her voice, but it's in the UK version, because the one I saw yesterday hadn't her voice at all. Rochelle Humes from The Saturdays, she's in this movie as well as a girl that wants to become a sailor, apparently. And anyway, back to the climax. So, like I said, there's this big climax going on, and of course, like I said, King Magnifico becomes more powerful. He's a powerful sorcerer now, like I said. And then in the end, he actually ends up going inside the staff in the end, and you see like a little mirror, and he's trying to get out and he can't because he's stuck in the staff. And here's me going, when I thought I saw something like this before, and speaking of the whole plot thing, it kind of reminded me of Disenchanted. The one that came out last year with Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey, and was a sequel to Enchanted, where Giselle, like, wishes for a fairy tale life, and of course the wand makes her more evil, apparently. Just like King Magnifico from Wish, it made her bad because she became the evil stepmother. And of course the wand gets broken, and of course she thinks, oh, I'm going to be evil for the rest of my life, but she doesn't be evil in the end because her stepdaughter magically turned everything around and it was back to normal again. And this film was the same, like, where everyone was back to normal at the end of the movie, and that was it. So yeah, it is a good movie. All I have to say is, see it for yourself. You might like it, you might hate it. There's actually it's kind of a hit and miss for a lot of people. Some people absolutely hate this movie. They think it's a box office bomb. I have a feeling it's going to be on Disney Plus in January of 2024. So if you just want to wait for it to be on Disney Plus, then it won't be on until like January 2024 or February 2024. It might come to not streaming services. It might be on digital in December if it's really that bad, or else it could be like January. But anyway, so yeah, what are your thoughts on Wish? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments down below, and until next time, take care.